What's up, everybody? It's Danny from Cage Inc. And I want to tell you guys that we're back in Rage into the Cage. It's been a while that we talked about some NXT stuff and WWE stuff. Our last two episodes mostly about AEW. I gotta tell you though, I'm looking forward to all these great matchups coming this weekend. But before I get into NXT is probably one of the best brand of WWE. That should be the main brand. But even though it's like the indie of WWE, formerly as FCW, but WWE been quite interesting for the last couple months. Once again with the coronavirus, the pandemic, they tried all kinds of different things, promoting different wrestlers. Those who are not wrestling because they're out of the state, out of the country, they're not traveling right now. Those are staying home or here in Orlando are doing their thing too at the Performance Center. And I always wonder, what happened to Shelton Benjamin? I think Shelton Benjamin should be one of those guys that you need to put out there this season. This is the year you should push him if everybody is out like Roman Reigns. Shelton Benjamin had a nice thing with Brock Lesnar and Royal Rumble for a short time, but then, you know what? Got kicked off. Like, I don't know. Do something with him. Now we have Nikki, Alexis Bliss. They are actually a great tag team. At first, they didn't look like it. It was for real, but they've been doing their thing together almost a year. And they recently lost their titles. And I'm like, wow, they lost their tag team titles to Sasha Banks and Bayley, who actually won it the first time. And they lost it to Iconics. So, I don't know. Are they going to have a triple threat three-way between those three teams? Who knows? And Bobby Lashley is great. And I love that guy. But now I love that they put him with MVP. And this kind of reminds me of Beat 'em Up Club 2.0 back when they were in TNA Impact Wrestling. Bobby is one of those guys I feel like should be a champion sooner or later down the line. Maybe this year after Drew McIntyre, he could beat Drew McIntyre. Who knows? But I would love to see, Apollo Crews join them. And Bobby Lashley can mentor him. But do we want to see him as a heel or face? Back when he was in indie days, he teamed up with Ricochet. And they did a great thing back in the indies. Back when it was Wuha Nation. But, Ricochet, Apollo Crews will be a cool dynamic force with Cedric Alexander. It would be so cool if all three of them had their own stable. Or, you put MVP tag team people that he was talking to the last couple weeks, and then you put Bobby Lashley and Apollo Crews. And I'm like, that would be cool, but maybe Cedric, maybe Ricochet, and maybe Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, Ricochet, Cedric Alexander would be such a great stable by themselves. Who knows? You tell me what you think. I'm going to go into NXT, we have Take Over in your house. Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream. I'm not a big fan of you, but I believe you should get this title. Adam Cole contract is about to be up sometime in August. If not, he's going to the main brand. When? After they re-sign him. But the thing is that I don't understand why you waiting this long time to wait to resign him. This is your main guy from Undisputed Era. If he goes to the main roster, the whole group should go to the main roster. Velveteen Dream, I think you could be the champion, but then there's rumors about you even going to the main roster too. I don't know. But if he loses that match, then I feel like Keith Lee should be the guy to go take that title away from Adam Cole. And then you have Velveteen Dream come after Keith Lee and become a heel. I think that would be great if they don't go with the one scenario I was thinking about. But the second scenario looks pretty good. Who knows? Keith Lee versus Velveteen Dream? We've never seen that match. I would like to see that match. You tell me what you think about that. Then we got Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Io Shirai. First of all, I always say Ric Flair not supposed to be in this match. She should never had an NXT title, but I felt It felt like WWE owed her, so they gave her, oh, you win the Royal Rumble this year and you choose any match. But NXT, was she supposed to bring more people to NXT? Is that was the purpose? I mean, half of the WWE fans hates her because she's always getting a damn title every year. Every 6 months, she's going after a title. When I believe Bianca Belair should have been in that damn triple threat back in WrestleMania. Not just Rhea Ripley versus Flair's daughter, Charlotte Flair. You should have had Bianca Belair in that. And then she should have won that title, not Charlotte. Charlotte should have just bring views to the NXT pay-per-view. She should have never won that damn title. That's what pissed me off so much. Bianca Belair, but now she's on the main roster. Why she shows up at the In Your House to cause Charlotte Flair to lose that title. I think that would be a great storyline to push Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair in the next pay-per-view. Johnny Gargano versus Keith Lee. Bask in your glory. Bask in his greatness. This is the man who has great skills. I mean, for a big guy who could do flips and high-flying moves, Johnny Gargano is a small guy, but he does it all too. I feel like you should put these guys. Whoever wins this match would be great. But I'm choosing Johnny Gargano. Keith Lee lose that title. They bring him up to the main roster to face off Strowman or somebody else. Because this guy is big, and don't waste his talent. He has high momentum the last time in Survivor Series or SummerSlam. I don't remember exactly which pay-per-view was that. But, Roman Reigns fist bump him and was like, got my respect. Now, Ciampa versus Cross. Man, Cross is going to win this match. He has to win this match. Ciampa is never going to go to the main roster because he said that I'm always going to be an NXT guy. Don't ever put me on the main roster. He wants to stay in NXT. I think that's your main NXT guy. Let him be their legend, their guy, the main guy in NXT. Cross wins this match. Damon Priest, Finn Balor. Damn, this match is going to be crazy. Supposedly Finn Balor is like the anti-face, not heel. His anti-hero type of character. Damon Priest is just a heel. But Finn Balor is going to come out with his own style. Heelish face type of work style skills in the wrestling match. But I'll tell you one thing though. I feel like Damon Priest is going to win this one because somebody's going to interfere in this match. But who? I'll tell you who it is. This guy from former TNA. Yeah, he used to be in TNA. Cameron Grimes. Honestly, I don't see anything big for this wrestler in WWE overall. I mean, maybe I'll be wrong in a couple of years, but I don't see him being a high flyer. He's a mix of Tony Nese and Alexander, I don't know. I don't see nothing great. He's boring, honestly. I don't like him. He doesn't impress me. I saw him in TNA. He fit better back in TNA. I could see him going back to TNA. So we have, 6 women battling it out. This shit is gonna be crazy. The biggest thing you could say is these females are gonna tear it up. I don't know, but I don't know who's gonna win the match, but Tegan Nox, Shotzi, Mia Yim versus Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, and Candice LeRae is gonna tear it up. I don't know. It's hard to tell who's gonna win this match. Maybe the face team is gonna beat the heel team. I think this would be great for Mia Yim. And for NXT, you guys are doing a hell of a job. I feel like the crowd needs to be there when you actually bring up the NXT stars to the main brand. So, for example, if Keith Lee lose and they bring him up, he needs the fans' reaction. If you bring Adam Cole. I believe Adam Cole and Undisputed Era should come up with a crowd reaction. Who else I could think of from NXT? Oh, no, Johnny Gargano would be nice to come up too. I think about him and his wife. I would say right now, you need Undisputed Era and Adam Cole up on the main roster, but not right after this NXT TakeOver pay-per-view. You don't need to come up right away. You make sure you re-sign Adam Cole and the rest of Undisputed Era. If you don't have all four of them, there's no point having just Adam Cole. I feel like you need all four. You need that crowd reaction. Show up on SummerSlam, because I believe SummerSlam is going to have that crowd reaction, that momentum. You need, if you want to make Undisputed Era make you feel like you don't want to mess with them, this is a stable you don't want to mess with. This is why I feel like WWE is creating small stables right now. You have MVP and Bobby. Add the other two guys. MVP is dealing with a tag team. You got, New Day stable. You got your Monday Night Messiah stable. You got Zelina stable. That's a couple good stables. The stables will be something great. Especially if you pair up, one stable with another stable, battle another two stable, and then they all fight each other, it'd be crazy. I'm just waiting to see who the hell MVP is going to add to his team. Because, you got Bobby Lashley. You got those other two guys as part of his tag team. I feel like he's missing one more key person. It could be Apollo Crews, like I said before. It could be anybody. Oh, Mustafa Ali randomly. Shorty G, who knows? Anybody would be perfect to a stable. I think that could be a dominant stable. And then you have Undisputed Era, beating down every other stable out there. They come up. I mean, Undisputed Era comes up and take those tag team titles away from New Day. You have that feud. Oh, man, Adam Cole versus Kofi Kingston? Ooh, that would be nice. Tell me about it. Adam Cole versus Apollo Crews? Ooh, nice. Adam Cole versus Seth Rollins? Ooh, that's nice. But I'm telling you, you cannot just have Undisputed Era just come up, oh, we're here. No, you need the crowd reaction. You need a strong stables to face them off. If you want to put Undisputed Era on the map, being the best stable, they need to defeat everybody one by one. Like, even if it's non-stable, you gotta take them out. I know a lot of people are huge fans of them because they're original four guys from Ring of Honor who came into the NXT together. But the thing is that I'm not a fan of Undisputed Era, but if you want to do Undisputed Era, certified in being a legend stable in WWE since DX and MWO and all these other stables in the past, these guys in Undisputed Era should be promoted better than they are promoted NXT. Tell me what you think.